before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get Cashback, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today I'm going to do the forgiveness application for my second draw for the PPP loan. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports for all three of the major bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, please click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, please click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. Now, if you don't have a vehicle, or if you don't want to use your vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can then go out and Wealth Dash by then again clicking the Wealth Dasher link, where you can still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. Lastly, we're shopping online. It's December, holiday season, gift giving season. I know you want some of that money back. I know you do, because I do. And you can do that by clicking the Cashback link in the description below. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you've been paying attention to the channel, been paying attention to what I've been posting, you'll know that last week I did a video on submitting the forgiveness application for my first PPP loan draw. And then you saw the updates with the approval. Well, I would say the lender approval is still going through SBA part, but the lender approved video for my forgiveness application for PPP. So now I'm going to do the second draw application now. All right. So I'm going to do the second draw, and then again, I'm going to update once the lender approves the second draw for forgiveness. And I'm also going to update when, or if it's when SBA sends their approval of the PPP forgiveness. I don't know if I'm going to get one or not. Again, I haven't gotten that from anyone. Everyone just showed me that the lender approved it and sent it over to FBA. And so it happens to me as well. I got the email that the lender approved my first draw and they sent it over to SBA. And so I'm going to do the same thing right now with the second draw. And I'm sure in a few days, just like with the first draw, a few days is very short turnaround time, that I'll get the lender approved second forgiveness draw. Well, I'm going to get a second approval for forgiveness for the second draw PPP loan. And they're going to send it over to SBA. So I don't know how that's going to go once it goes with SBA. Maybe SBA do it on their end and I don't get anything and I just know everything is good. I don't know. But we'll see. All right. But let's get into this second draw forgiveness application. There it is right here. I'm going to go into this. Yeah, they're still sending emails about the forgiveness. So this is another email they sent me about forgiveness. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to log in here. Again, I gotta put in a code for this. Let's send the code to my phone. Okay, as you can see right here, it says SBA review, fully approved, no action required. All right, it says right here, SBA review, fully approved, no action required. Okay, let's look at that real quick. Okay, so there's information here. See, it says SBA review, fully approved. So it says at the top when you go into there. Right, so we're going to go into the second request. Okay, again, we get into this. So, with the loan amount, and you got to enter your information here. And you can go to your, well, when I first did it, I went to the DocuSigns from Womply and the lender. But now, since it's already in there, you can just go into here. You can go back to the first page where you saw your information. You go back to the old, you can go back to your first draw approval, and you can get the information from there and enter it here. Okay, if you don't remember, but you should know it by now. But if you don't remember, you can just put it in here. You can go to the first approval. Get the information from there and put it here because it should be exactly the same. All right. Let me go ahead and do that. So we're going to the second one. Here's the second draw here. So we're going to go do this one here. So again, this information should usually just be the same. Shouldn't be nothing different here. Right, so I did the cover period between 8 and 24 weeks. Employees at time 1. Employees at time of forgiveness request 1. Amount of loan spent on payroll, full amount. Requested forgiveness amount. And you don't have to fill this part out. You can leave this part blank right here. This is optional stuff. You leave that blank. Go ahead and click next. So right here, supporting documents. No documents required. As a result of your COVID revenue reduction score and or the characteristics of your request, the SBA has determined that no documentation is required to support your forgiveness request at this time. You may continue to the next step to review and submit your request. The SBA may subsequently request documentation or additional information as part of its loan review or audit processes. So we're going to go ahead and click next. See over here, it's the PPP loan amount, forgiveness amount, the same. Click next. All this is your information up here. Your information right up in here. So we're going to submit and continue to electronic signature. And it's going to take you to a DocuSign, all right? there you have it. That's pretty much it. So now you're done. It says thank you for submitting your request. The DocuSign to be in process will be available on this summary tab when it is complete. No action is required at this time. But you can log back in later to download a copy of the PPP forgiveness. But that's it, everybody. That's pretty much it. All right. So that's done. I did my second PPP forgiveness for the second draw. So, well, I didn't complete the forgiveness. I submitted my second forgiveness application for my second draw. Okay, so it's the second application. So it's the second draw. So it's my first draw was approved already, and now I've submitted the application to be approved for the second draw. I want to say that correctly because I don't want to confuse anybody. So I've submitted the application for the second draw to be approved. So today is the 3rd, it's Friday, so it should come up real quick. So by Monday or Tuesday, I should see something about it being approved. And then a couple days later, I'll check back in and see if it was fully approved by the SBA like you just saw with the first draw. But hope you got something from this video. I hope you understand how to complete the forgiveness application for both the first and second draw. They're pretty much the same. Actually, it is exactly the same, to be honest. And it was actually easier the second time around because I already did the first draw, so I knew what I already wanted, and the information was already in my mind now. So go ahead, complete your forgiveness applications if you haven't. It's not hard at all. It's very simple, as you saw. All the information is pretty much there. All you gotta do is find your EIN or your social security number and how much the forgiveness was. And that's pretty much it. It pulls up all your information right there. All right. So again, go ahead, submit your application. And if you haven't, I did a video about the EIDL. This is the last month. Today is the 3rd. This is the last month. You have until the 10th it's like a tentative date for the 10th to submit your supplemental targeting. Because they want it in by the 10th so they can have adequate time, because they're not going to process any targeted supplementals or supplemental targets after the 31st of December. So they want you to have that in by the 10th. But anyway, this is mainly about submitting your forgiveness application for your PPP loan. And I hope you understand how to do it now. Get them in, and thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all 3 bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. And if you'd like to get cash back while shopping online, click the Cashback link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.